Hi guys. All right, this is a typical hydraulic solenoid valve that's mounted on the first version pumps for the tables of the first version 7000s from 2014, mostly 2013 and 14. Now, this is a solenoid valve, and this is attached to a manifold. Now, if you see the bottom of it, you got these O-rings here because that keeps the pressure from leaking out. What happens is that in here, there's socket head Allen bolts that go into these four holes to keep this unit fixed to the manifold block, where there are other solenoid valves very similar to this one, okay? What happens is that internally, the valve gets stuck. When there's a lot of dust accumulating on this top part, it pulls humidity towards it, especially in Florida. These cap heads, they get rusted. And when you lift these four bolts out, you will see that there is grit and dust for sure below the cap head. That dust has begun to dry out inside the solenoid valve. Now, once you remove the four bolts while the machine is off, you don't necessarily have to unplug these, but if you'd like to unplug these because they're in the way with the cabling and whatnot, actually you will have to, because they're coming with electrical cables in here, okay? You will remove these. So once these two are unplugged, okay, I will take off this black knob. You can unscrew it like this, and there's an O-ring here, and you got to remount this properly, okay? On this side, I don't have that black knob, so I'm just going to show you. This comes off like this, and then right here, you see that there's two slots, so you can get an adjustable wrench, and you can unscrew this. This is where the magic is happening. Inside of this, you're going to notice on either side there's another cylinder with a spring inside, and it gets dry because of the dust coming in through the four bolt holes and the humidity and water, which then dries because this gets hot. So as the sludgy dust gets in here with the humidity, it goes in, it gets inside, the heat dries and evaporates the water, but the dust stays and the dryness stays. That causes those springs that are going in and out constantly to get stuck. You unstick them. Once you unstick them, you'll see how it's mounted. You remount it, put this back on, turning this clockwise, slide this puppy back on, re-put this back on, and you're gonna be good to go. You're gonna notice that you might wanna replace the bolts if they're too rusted, and you can just get them at a Fastenal, just bring the old bolt, they'll match it, replace them, and you'll be good to go, rather than having to purchase a whole new one. The electrical part is working. The inside problem that usually happens, these don't break. What happens is that they get dry inside. That's it. It's almost impossible to break this thing. All right? If you have any questions, let us know.